Yo, what's up? In case you never heard of me, it's the one and only HipHopGamer, Hot 97. Destiny, one of the biggest games that ever came out. Bungie, Halo, you already know what that team could do. Destiny 2, it's about to come right now. I played it on PlayStation 4, ridiculous. PC, even crazy. What, you don't believe me? Come see for yourself. Let's go. Yo, what's up? It's the one and only HipHopGamer. We got game. And the game that's about to come out, that's going to shock the world once again, Destiny 2. Now, I just got to give you your props. I got my man Deej with me, but I got to give you your props. I remember when Destiny was first announced, and there was a lot of hype. There was a lot of hype behind it because, this is Bungie's game. They're coming off of the, phenomenal Halo. And then when it came out, everybody engaged. It was incredible. But then it came with a lot of people who talking about the story, the lack of this, the lack of that, then the right or left. And then there was some friction here and there. And then the doubt started to come in. People was like, can they really do it again? Can they be better than before? What I just played and what y'all played in the beta and the talent behind this game, say no more. We Got Game is here, it's live, and Destiny 2 is going to FUCK the industry when it comes out. It's over. It's a wrap. The game is fire. You got to get the belt right off the bat, son. First question is this, Deej. It's always hard to top your first outing. So what was the first thing that you guys wanted to do to make sure you guys could have the same success and more going forward with the Destiny brand?
We took everything that players loved about Destiny and we gave you more. We've given you more story, more missions, more cinematics, more ways to explore the world, more ways to figure out what's going on in these different planets with these different characters, more ways to play with your friends, more ways for clans to bring people on a raid who have never been on a raid, new modes in the Crucible, new abilities for your Guardian, new categories of weapons, new ways for you to configure your arsenal and your loadout so that you're using the guns that you really want to use when you go on a mission. So we know what people love about Destiny. People have been playing Destiny for 3 years now, and we've had the chance to listen to everything that they've had to say about the game, and now we can make a game that is tailor-fit for the audience that has loved to play it, and then we can welcome new people to come in and join that community so we can start to hear their opinions also.
Dope. Now, my next question is this, dude. Now, in the first Destiny, a lot of people was talking about how you was able to like farm and loot and get all this other stuff. And then a lot of the item drops, they felt like sometimes certain things didn't match with certain stuff and it felt a little off. And at times they said it felt broken. So when you getting new weapons and getting these new item drops and stuff like that, how have you guys enhanced the algorithm to make it a better experience going forward in the game?
But it's a more rewarding game than ever. There's also different ways to earn weapons. A lot of people played through the story of Destiny and that's all they ever did, so they never got to earn an exotic weapon. They never got anything like the Soros regime or Void Fang vestments, or what was your favorite exotic in Destiny?
I didn't get one.
Right. Well, we're fixing that.
Yeah. As soon as he said it, I was one of the people he was talking about. I was like, but my light level is high, and that's another conversation.
So there's a lot of ways to get what you want. There's a lot of ways to configure your Guardian so that it is exactly the way that you want to play.
I do. So now I gotta strike a chord with this one, right? A lot of people, when it came to Destiny, they was talking about how can Destiny, what did y'all do, or when did you realize that you actually outperformed what y'all previously did with Halo? And the reason why I say that is because when I went on the forums and I was just talking to people, in general conversation, people started to say by themselves that, this is better than Halo. Come on, so my thing is, when did y'all realize that y'all was on to something bigger than you even thought it was going to turn out?
God, I don't know when that moment was. I know that we're proud of what we made. I know that we're proud of the fact that, we cast the player in the role of the hero. every player is their own main character, and it's a character that you get to create. I think that's why people love their Guardian so much, because it's not some character that we made for you. You get to be the Titan. I get to be the Warlock. I get to choose perks and weapons that really fit the way I fight. You get to do the same thing. So everyone gets to be their own ultimate warrior. Everyone gets to take their personality and who they are as a warrior inside their heart, and they get to project that into the world of the game. And I think that's really compelling for people. I think that really captures their imagination.
Got you. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, I want to fly the ship. Period. I want to have big, giant gameplay in the ship. Don't get me wrong. You know, I love the racing that y'all came out with. That was fun. That was crazy. But no, I want a ship. I want to fly. I want to kill in the air. All that other stuff. You smiling a little bit. Is there something you can tell me? What's up?
It's something people ask for. It's, you know, they see the ships. You get a ship in Destiny, but it's an extension of your character. It's part of the space exploration fantasy. Destiny's a shooter. Destiny's an action game. It's a boots-on-the-ground adventure where you are engaging aliens hand-to-hand or with your weapon or with these incredible abilities that all Guardians have. But space combat is something for a different type of game. Destiny's a shooter. Destiny's an action game. And the weapon that you have in your hands, or even with your hands as a weapon, that's how you fight in Destiny.
So now, I got to tell you something, man. Last night, I was watching Star Wars Rogue One, right? Now, I'm going to tell you right now, maybe you got this question before, whatever, but there's a great synergy cinematically with Destiny and Star Wars. And I'm telling you right now, if I was able to use like a Darth Vader in a game like Destiny, and I'm walking around, yo, look, everything laughing too. Like, yo, do you know if you came out with a DLC and y'all said Bungie goes into a new universe, and then you see Darth Vader come out, yo, do you know what would happen?
Well, we've got a villain in Destiny 2 that is menacing in his own way. You just saw Gaul.
Yeah.
You got just a glimpse of Gaul when you were playing through the first story mission. So I think when we look at a universe like Star Wars, you've got people using weapons. You've got people using magic. You know, in a way, we have cast every single player in the role of, a wielder of incredible power.
Okay.
So we have our own mythology. We have our own universe that people have to defend with their bravery and with their cunning and with their magic, but also with their weapons, also with their fighting abilities. So I think we've looked at Star Wars and thought that that's a pretty cool universe. We wanted to create our own thing, right? We always cast the player in the role of the hero. So, you are always on the side of the light. So there is no Darth Vader in Destiny. I was afraid you were going to tell me you wanted to become a Sith Lord, and I was just going to take a step away. But we want every player to bring their inner hero to the game. We want every player to become, on the force of good and united together against the forces of evil.
All right, last question, man. Now, I gotta tell y'all this, and this is a true story. Like, so my grandmother, rest in peace, she taught me how to play games when I was 4 years old. And like, my grandmother is a big Tomb Raider fan. You know what I'm saying? She played Tomb Raider, Grand Theft Auto, Street Fighter. Like, my grandmother played all these games and stuff like that. Like, the people that you've managed to reach in this game, like, can you walk us through like a moment where like you played with somebody in the community, or like you did something along those lines where like you just had like an amazing time with them that made you realize that, wow, I made something that, it's a game, but it means more to people. Like, walk me through an experience if you could share that. And then the other thing I would say is, will you have a mode where if my fire team is against another fire team, and if my fire team wins, I take their exotics? Like, I take something from them. You know how pissed off you would make people? I would love it. Like, real talk, son. I would love it.
We're not really we try not to be in the business of pissing people off. So we're probably not going to make a mode where you can steal people's exotics. But it certainly is.
That would be hot, right? She's like, no. Somebody got to agree with me here.
I don't know. You're going to be hard pressed. You're going to be hard pressed to find anybody that's going to agree that it's cool if you can steal their exotics. But Certainly, players battling each other for honor and glory and bragging rights in the Crucible is a huge part of Destiny. And the Crucible is a place where you can go and you can kick ass and you can be brave and you can carry the day and you can win some cool stuff to make your character more powerful. Yeah, and you know that. I mean, you've played Destiny, and that's part of the Destiny player experience. Is, you know, we do cool things, we earn awesome things, and our character becomes more awesome because of it.
Yo, look, man, one love and God bless your boy HipHopGamer. We got game on your Hot 9-7 every day. That's my word. Deej, Destiny 2. September when?
6th.
In October when?
24th.
I'm going to get it on PS4, but when that PC version come out on that 1080 Ti, see me. You know what it is, and we out of here. Peace.
I live my life just to be an inspiration. Fear don't live here cause I faced it. Gotta be a chill. The worst pain I ever felt in my life was having loved ones lost overnight. You gotta be a G.
Hey, I'm Deej from Bungie. I'm the community manager for people that play Destiny. This is my G moment.
Yo, what's up? It's the one and only HipHopGamer. Hot 9-7 is going down. Logitech G. This is the Be a G segment. Now, listen, man. I got my man Deej right here, and he's prepared to share his G moment. Now, I got to ask you, man, what was the moment in your life where you went through one of your worst hardships, but going through that hardship, it allowed you to become successful today? How did you overcome it? What was that moment? Let's talk about it.
I was living in Chicago for a long time, ever since like 1996. I've been living in Chicago. It was my home. You know, it defined me. And my family was there. My friends were there. 2010, I had no job. I had nothing in my life I was proud of. I had nothing in my life that made me feel powerful or creative. You know, my wife and I were worried about how we were going to eat. And the one thing that I liked was I liked playing video games. I liked being a member of my own clan. We were the Gunslingers. It was the only thing that made me feel interesting or powerful or creative. I got to take my personality and I got to send it into this space that I created with my friends. So I knew Bungie. I had talked to Bungie because I ran a clan that they were aware of, and they were looking for a community manager. So I talked to them and I said, I'd love to come out and I'd love to do this. I flew out to Seattle. I interviewed with Bungie with no guarantee that any of this was going to work. I said goodbye to my entire life, said goodbye to my family, said goodbye to my friends, drove all the way across the country, and took a huge chance on a game I didn't even know the name of. So, you know, I had an opportunity where I had nothing, and I took a chance on something that seemed like it would be great, on a company that I loved. I followed my dreams, and now I am a community manager for a game that millions of people love to play. It's been a lot of hard work. You know, there were some moments that were really challenging, but overall I work with incredibly talented people. I finally did the thing that my father always told me was, find a job that you're passionate about. I had had jobs that helped me earn money. I had had jobs that, you know, put me in charge of things, but I never really cared about any of that stuff. And when I was looking at a situation where I had nothing, I took a huge chance and I turned it into something, and now I am living a dream. I am working my dream job. I'm working with insanely talented people. We're all working together to create something that we love, that brings a lot of joy and strength and creativity into other people's lives. So I get to pay forward the thing that made me happy when I had nothing else in my life, aside from my loving family, aside from my friends. But the one thing that I love to do the most, the one thing that made me feel creative, and the one thing that made me feel empowered was playing these games, and now I get to do that for other people. So if you play games, if you play my game, follow your dreams also.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm trying not to cry. Yo, real talk. Yo, I always loved you, Deej, but I love you, dude. Like, brothers for life. Like, I'm so serious. Destiny 2 is coming soon, and this is his G moment. Can't wait to hear yours. One love and God bless. Your boy HipHopGamer, Hot 9-7. We out of here. Peace.